Okay, y'all. Word on the street is Mike Tyson is a complete sellout, y'all. A complete sellout. Somebody that a lot of kids looked up to, back in the days. A lot of adults looked up to this guy. Like they thought he was Superman out here, just, putting people on their back. Okay, y'all? Um, Boy, oh boy, oh boy. He tried to get Diddy out of jail. Are you serious? We about to talk about it, y'all. This goes back to some stuff I said a while back. My day ones, twos, and threes. Y'all remember I said a lot of stuff about Mike Tyson. And now it's looking like everything is true what everybody was saying. Everything was true what they were saying about Mike Tyson. He ain't shitka either. Okay, y'all? And like I said, we're going to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope I said day for us. Yeah, hope I did. Boy, do y'all remember my day ones, twos, and threes? Do you all remember me talking about Mike Tyson and how his name is always popping up with some stuff that it shouldn't? You know what I'm saying? And how he knows things that's going to happen before they happen because he's in this inner circle of people. Y'all remember when I said this? Well, it makes sense now, the story that's coming out. And people are dragging Mike Tyson right now. They are dragging him to the 25th power, as they should. You know? This is a disgrace, y'all. What is coming out right now? That he tried to, get Diddy out of jail. Knowing what he know about Diddy. He was on an interview with Diddy, y'all. And Diddy was trying to put his hands on him, and he was grabbing his hand, pushing him away from him. So Mike Tyson already know how Diddy is coming. He about know everything that I bet you any money that he know everything that Diddy has been doing to people and all kind of stuff. And he was who they chose to pass a letter to from Diddy to pass to the president, because Mike Tyson is, a regular. What we hear at the White House. He's a regular. And word on the street is he just went to the White House again in November. And him and his inner circle of people thought it was a good idea for him to try to get Diddy out of jail. Behind everybody's back. And only people was going to know about it was they inner little circle of elites. Y'all, this don't make no sense. This is somebody that every year during that time when he was hot, y'all, on fire out here, his every pause session that he had was on my birthday. I just knew every year for my birthday Mike Tyson was going to put somebody on their back. Okay, y'all? It was just a every year thing with him during that time. And for some reason, every year in February, that pause session was mandatory on my birthday for me to watch him do his thing. And for all these years to pass, and I have learned so many. This is one of the people that I was like, I always want to meet him. If you get to meet a celebrity, this was one of the ones that was on my list that I wanted to meet, y'all. And now I could care less, to be honest with you, because as the years go by and you find out and start learning these celebrities that you thought was special, yo, and you find out they ain't shitka later on down the line. If this didn't just knock him off the list of people that were legendary, this just did it, y'all. This just did it. all of the people that Diddy have harmed and hurt throughout the years. You mean to tell me out of all people, Mike Tyson was the person that was trying to go behind everybody's back and let this monster back out on the street? Um, Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do you all remember Mike Tyson when he fell off? I remember when he fell off and he wasn't making no money and it was just having a hard time. Do y'all remember what happened right before he got back on? Because if y'all don't remember, I'm going to tell you, he lost a little one, y'all. And a lot of people, the blogs was going crazy. They was like saying that Mike Tyson sacrificed his own child and all kind of stuff. This is what they were saying. And, you know, you try to brush stuff off sometime and just be like, maybe it was an accident, or this and that and that and this. But right after that happened, Mike Tyson blew up again in the industry. His name started ringing in the streets again, whereas he had totally fell off the map. Okay, y'all? And that was odd to me. That was odd to me. And then all of this stuff started coming up about Diddy having something to do with, Tupac's passing. And I started doing a little research on that. And I came to a conclusion that, Mike Tyson played a major part in a lot of people's lives in some way, shape, or form. Him and allegedly Tupac was close, y'all. And it makes you wonder if Mike Tyson knew about Mo3's about to get taken out. You think he didn't know that his other bestie, P Diddy, was planning to take out Tupac, who was pretending like he was his bestie? It just makes you wonder, during his coming up of during that time being around Diddy and this and that and this, was that whole friendship thing of Mike Tyson and Tupac fake in the first place? Because I'm going to say this, y'all. And this is my personal opinion. Okay? But if you're besties with somebody, like they claim that him and Tupac was, if you found out years later, and a man been saying it ever since it happened, almost, that didn't get paid, he's been saying that P Diddy was the one behind Tupac's passing. Well, why in the world, y'all, would Mike Tyson care about P Diddy getting out of jail if him and Tupac was besties back in the days? And everybody in the industry and everybody on the internet and everybody, this has been going around for years, that Diddy has something to do with it. Why would Mike Tyson want to free P Diddy, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Why would he want to help sneak a letter to the president to try to get Diddy off if him and Tupac were really friends? This makes you really think about some stuff now. It makes you wonder, was he a part of the setup? Because my understanding, Tupac was coming back and forth to, Mike Tyson's house and all kind of stuff around the time that he was about to get taken up out the game. And people were plotting and planning. And I refuse to believe Mike Tyson didn't know that Tupac was getting lined up. That, I'm just saying, P Diddy back then. There's no way he didn't know. People talk. People talk, y'all. And they've been talking since the 90s about all of this stuff. You think Mike Tyson didn't know? My question is, was he a part of the play, y'all? Ask yourself that question. Because why in the world would you was inviting, Tupac to your house and all of this stuff, and at the same time, you wasn't trying to warn him that Diddy was on the rampage after you, be careful and none of that. You were acting as if you were a distraction. You were part of the distraction, y'all. This is what it seems like Mike Tyson was back then. Now, for my day ones, twos, and threes, and Dallas, y'all remember I did a video a long time ago. And it was about the interview that Mike Tyson gave Mo3 and was it Boosie? Yeah, I remember he had an interview and Boosie was on there, Mo3 was on there. And all through that interview, and when he went to say something to, Mo3 or whatever, whatever, he acted like he was trying to warn him that he was around the wrong people. And that people that he was dealing with, including Boosie, was about to line him up. I did a video on it a long time ago. Like, Mike Tyson knew what was about to happen to Mo3. He was warning him at the interview. He was warning him right in everybody's face. He said it without saying it, y'all. And it went over, Mo3's head because Mo3 was distracted by, I'm sitting right in a room with Mike Tyson right now. And it's easy to get distracted when somebody is so big in your eyes or your childhood life that you growing up and this and that, and you like, I can't believe, and he's sitting in a room with Boosie and thinking he didn't made it. It's so many reasons why Mo3 was distracted before he was taken up out of here. He couldn't believe the direction where his life was going. And he was hanging out with Mike Tyson and Boosie and this and that and this. And the sky was the limit because he knew he had the talent to be in the industry. He knew he had the talent. But it went over his head what Mike Tyson was really saying to him. He was starstruck. And Mike Tyson was a distraction. And the elites didn't care about Mike Tyson throwing, the little gems out to Mo3 because they all knew that he wasn't going to even catch what he was throwing. But the fans did afterwards. A lot of people, and y'all let me know in the comment section, do y'all remember? And everybody was in the comment section saying, man, Mike Tyson had the new. That they were about to take Mo3 out. This is why I was telling y'all a long time ago that this stuff was planned and plotted and people were talking. They were talking. This was supposed to, Mo3 was supposed to be the laughing stock of Dallas. This is what they wanted, they wanted him to go out. With everybody laughing at him because he always used to do those lives and was laughing at them. And calling them out on their stuff. But let me know in the comment section, do y'all remember that particular interview? And y'all let me know, did y'all get that Mike Tyson knew about what was about to happen to Mo3? He knew. That's what I got from it and a lot of other people got from it. And if y'all haven't seen the interview, go look at the interview with Mike Tyson, Boosie, and Mo3. And just really listen to what Mike Tyson is saying to him. That he was basically hanging around a bunch of snakes. And to watch his back who he was hanging out with. This is the message that he was trying to give Mo3. I don't know why he chose to try to warn Mo3. Especially when you didn't try to warn Tupac. And y'all let me know in the comment section, do you all really think that Mike Tyson had love for Tupac and that he really cared about their friendship or this and that, especially when you're trying to free the person? Help free the person behind closed doors that allegedly had something to do with your best friend allegedly getting taken out. And not just one attempt on his life, two. How can Mike Tyson look himself in the mirror, y'all? And y'all wonder why some bad things happen to certain people because they out here living foul too. And I'm just going to put that out there. They out here living foul too. Because if it's true, and we'll never know. We'll never know. We wasn't there, so we wouldn't know. But, the rumors that in the, everybody that was talking about it, the sacrifice, that they thought that was because of the come up afterwards. Y'all, you got to be a dirty mother hubbard for to be a part of an organization like that. You remember what Ricky Smiley said when his son passed away? He never thought he would be a part of an organization that would take his child away from him. That's what he said, y'all. That is what he said. And if that's the case, is that the case with Mike Tyson? Has he always just been a dirty mother Hubbard fraud and people just looked over it because of his talent? I just did a video talking about Stephon Diggs and showing you all that they don't care about people's crimes if they got a certain talent. People look over the things that they're out here doing behind closed doors because they're talented. And the industry was putting that out there on Front Street. They ain't hiding anymore. That was the stupidest thing that people could come out and say, but it was the truth. So he felt like he could come out and say, you know, Stephon Diggs, people are basically looking over what he did to the chef and what he's doing to all these women and this and that, and the foul life that he's living outside of his sports. And people can tolerate what he's doing outside because of what he's doing inside, because of his talent. So they're putting up with him. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. There are rumors coming out now that P Diddy's pardon letter to Donald Trump allegedly was delivered by Mike Tyson during his White House visit. Scum of the earth. And if you're protecting scum, you are scum. And I don't care what nobody say. Mike Tyson, you should be ashamed of yourself. You really should. Just the fact that he put pause on Cassie like that. Even in that video footage that we saw. If you ain't seen nothing else or don't know nothing else, just that alone. And you will want this monster to be let back out again. Do y'all remember when Robin Givens or something, his wife, Mike Tyson's ex-wife, do y'all remember when she, filed charges on him and all kind of stuff and divorced him because he was putting paws on her and this and that and that? When I say that birds of a feather flocks together, it's really true, y'all. When the Bible says people are fond of their own kind, it's true, y'all. This is why he don't mind trying to protect Diddy, because he's just like Diddy. That's why he don't mind protecting. And anybody else that don't mind protecting Diddy, they're just like Diddy, y'all. This is why so many people were so quiet. They had nothing to say as long as all this stuff was coming out and this and that and this. Soon as 50 Cent started saying something and singing something, putting this documentary out and this and that. Oh, here come the Diddy's little snakes. Minions. His minion snakes. Come all a running to try to come at 50 Cent. It's sad on so many levels that a lot of these celebrities are trash, y'all. A lot of these celebrities are trash. And people put them on a pedestal and this and that and this because they got a little talent behind being human. But they got talent. And they think that they are holier than thou. When they ain't shitka, y'all. They really ain't. And Mike Tyson ain't shitka either. And there's no other way that I could put this out there. For him to even be involved in this mess. The Mike Tyson that everybody, the legendary Mike Tyson that everybody put on a pedestal, that Mike Tyson should have told him to take that note from Diddy and stick it up, you know what I'm saying? The back door. That's what the real, Mike Tyson that everybody thought he would be like, would have done. But instead, he disappointed a lot of people when we just found this out. But he been disappointing people for a while. For a while, y'all. And I felt some type of way when I even put that video out a long time ago. I felt some type of way because I was like, I didn't want to put the video out talking about Mike Tyson, but at the same time, this is what, it felt like, and this is what it seemed like back then with this whole Tupac and, P Diddy stuff back then. To me, it seemed like a setup. That they were all surrounding themselves around Tupac And these people were all in cahoot. We're all in cahoot. And Mike Tyson knew he had to know. Everybody else knew. Why wouldn't he know? Why wouldn't he know? And that gave me, that's what made me come to the conclusion before that Mike Tyson wasn't about Shittaka. And the more and more that years go by, he's showing everybody he ain't Shittaka. Okay, y'all? People that, if they were to pass away, everybody would be, it'll be ringing all over the place. Legendary Mike Tyson is gone, blah, 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 blah. Now it's so many people that wouldn't give a flying what happened to Mike Tyson right now. Because of his associates, y'all. Because of his stance on slime buckets like this one. Slime bucket. It bothers me the most, and I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. And this is the main thing that bothers me when it comes to people like Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson were to have a son, and his son was the age of Usher and Justin Bieber, it makes you wonder. And I want y'all to answer this question in the comment section. Do you all think that Mike Tyson will let knowing what he know about Diddy right now in this moment, do you think that Mike Tyson will let his little one go to the Flavor Camp and hang out with Diddy? If his son had a little talent, would he release his son to Diddy's custody so that Diddy can, help his career out? Because I'm going to tell you what I believe. I don't think Mike Tyson would let his own little one go to the Flavor Camp. But he would go try to free this mother hubbard. Okay, y'all? He would try to free him so that he can do what he do to somebody else's. If they dumb enough to let their little one go to the Flavor Camp. That's the part that bugs me the most. You know he ain't Shittaka, but you still try to help him. That's the part that's sad about this whole situation with Mike Tyson. Y'all. Whole thing. In a nutshell. You don't trust him because he didn't even want him putting his hand on him when they were on the couch together doing an interview. Okay? He didn't even want Diddy to touch him. But yet and still, you want to defend him. You want to free him. Who wants a monster released back to the streets? You think Diddy is changed? Yeah. He ain't changed. If anything, he got a lot of built up stuff probably going on with him right now. Because he ain't had that power over these stupid females that he done ran across. He okay when it's coming to being around a lot of men. Because word on the street is he got a boo thing in the prison right now. Word on the street. This is the rumors that's going around. That Diddy is still being Diddy in the prison. So he's still getting his backdoor action. He's still getting that. But he's not getting that power over to degrade these women the way he were doing. To sit back and watch other men do these women, because he couldn't do it because he got a pebble. This is sad, y'all. To hear what's coming out right now about Mike Tyson, this is sad on so many levels. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.